Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to go eat lunch and take my spiritual bath. Now I was talking about my, I think I was talking about my sister, but, um, uh, and after, I left, Kansas, uh, and Buddha was about 12 years old, but, and moved to Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. And that was, I remember I got a phone call saying, that I was I Carla Jackson? And I said, yeah, this is Carla Jackson. Who is this? And they're like, well, I don't know if I got the right one, but I was trying to reach her because we were trying to get in touch with her in regards to a settlement, and she's supposed to work at the post office. And I said, well, I'm Carla Jackson, but I don't work at no post office. So she says, well, okay, I must have the wrong one then, and hung up. And this was about in 2001. Because I did apply for a job, working in Kansas City, Kansas, for this company that you would need to have. It was in regards to the post office. It was connected to the federal government. I know that much. But I couldn't get it because I got a letter saying I'm on the FBI watch list. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is this shit about? Why am I on the FBI watch list? And this is from the Kansas Bureau of Investigations back in 2000. It was back in 2001, 2002. So I wrote them a letter and even called them, and I was like, what's going on? And they gonna tell me it's the wrong person. They got the wrong person. And I'm like, well, ain't too many people with my name I know. So, but now, goddamn, it's like I'm all around the world and ain't even been nowhere. The only states I've been is Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Texas. And every fucking state that I have lived in, here we go now. My identity has been stolen. Okay? The woman came. There was a woman that came all the way, traveled from, had to be in Kansas, traveled personally to come and get my shit. I was at the pawn shop. This motherfucker was on my ass. And then when I'm talking about a motherfucker following you everywhere the fuck you go to, bitch, you was on my motherfucking ass like white on rice. And you came into that pawn shop with your purple PT Cruiser. And you blatantly, because I looked away for a little while, and I was looking at some other things, you stole my ID off of the counter in the pawn shop. Okay? You know who you are. They had you on video doing the shit. And so I contacted the authorities, and the pawn shop ran the tape back, and they said, yeah, they confirmed it, yeah. This lady did come in and stole your ID right off the counter and left. So There you go with that one. And I contacted the court or the prosecutor and made sure, that they knew it was your ass that did it. So ever since then, here y'all come. Everywhere I go, stealing my motherfucking ID. And the second time, no, the first time it was a family member. Brother called me talking about, let such and such come to your house. Just like when you didn't want to take care of your auntie no more, or when you didn't want to let her live with you anymore, here you come calling me talking about let her live with me. Me and her ain't never got along at all, ever. Because she's a drama starter, and I don't want all that shit around me or in my household, especially not around my child. But I still let her come and stay with me, even though I didn't want to. And she still started a whole bunch of goddamn drama. But they were there to get my information. That's what it was about. And then I will go back some 1997. I had to go back because I had started working, fast food, under the table, cleaning office buildings and shit with my auntie and my mom. And somebody claimed me on their taxes. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Who's claiming me on their taxes? What the fuck? I'm a grown-ass woman. What are you doing? So, it's just crazy. I have to laugh about it because these motherfuckers think they so goddamn smart and be doing the dumbest shit. And I'm like, who in the world is claiming? So I asked my mom, who claimed me on their taxes? Was it you? Come to find out it was my auntie that did it. With that, didn't ask me shit. Okay? Didn't ask me, mother, is it okay? Do you mind? Can I do this? And I didn't give me shit either for doing it. Because when you claim kids on the taxes, you get more money back. If you got dependents. Okay, well, yeah. So, I'm like, these motherfuckers, I need to get the hell away from their asses because they just doing way too goddamn much to me. I'm like, they just using you for whatever they can get out of you. And they were. They didn't love me. There wasn't no love there ever. Ever. Because you don't do shit like that to people that you love. You just don't. Now, 97, claimed me on the taxes. There's so many secrets that, that they try to keep hidden. And it's like when God wants something exposed, he's going to expose it. He's going to put it out there so the person that needs to know, can know what's really going on. I don't care who you are trying to keep something from anybody. No, don't do that. Keep it 100 at all times. So, I want to talk about these fraudulent marriages. Like I said, whoever stole my paperwork found that application for marriage in that paperwork and used it. Okay, y'all wasn't supposed to do that. You knew better. I don't care who you are, family member or no family member. you don't claim to be somebody that you're not and then go off and marry some motherfucker just so you can get their money. You stupid for doing that. And then most of these men that are putting these women in a fraudulent marriage, I'm going to tell y'all women, be aware of really what's going on behind your back or in front of your face, period. These men are putting women in fraudulent marriages so they can have citizenship. They ain't even asking a motherfucker no more. They just going behind your back, getting your information, and going to go do it themselves without your knowledge. It used to be you ask somebody and y'all make an agreement and they say, oh, okay, I'm going to pay you such and such. I'm going to pay you $5,000. You marry me right now and stay married to me for 5 years or more. That way I can obtain citizenship. I can get my green card. You know, that's how they was doing it then. Because I knew a few people, a man had approached my friend like that and told her he would pay her if she would go ahead and marry him. And she didn't do it. She didn't do it. But some women is that desperate for a dollar bill that they will do that shit. And they don't know, this ain't no marriage, ain't no game to God. This ain't no game. You say you married to this man and man, come on, y'all playing. This is not fucking playing house like we did when we was kids. Marriage is a sacred act between you, that person, and God. He ain't playing about it. And if you are caught playing about marriage, then you're in for a rude awakening. Because that's not what it's about. You know, he joined y'all two together to become one, to serve him and reproduce and have your babies and you know, live out, you know, your bloodlines and your legacies. You know, carry on your generation. Your generational wealth, you know, through your children and your grandchildren and their children. You know, he didn't say, oh, get a guy that's from another country and bring him over here, marry him, and then y'all live separate lives. And yeah, he paid you for it, so there's your reward. And when 5 years or more passes, then get a divorce from him. What the fuck? That ain't love. That ain't marriage. Stop it. Y'all know better too. And that's the thing about it. All my life, I have been around some really grown dumbasses. And I look at y'all as such too, because y'all couldn't teach me shit. Okay? Y'all taught me how not to do and how not to be. Okay? Yeah. And I got to tell the truth about it, God damn it. You don't tell your daughter that all she's ever going to be when she grows up is a whore. And beat the fuck out of her because she doesn't want to let you fondle her or molest her anymore. You don't beat your daughter because she didn't comb her hair that day. Okay? Hide the board behind your back and just start commencing to beat her fucking ass because she didn't comb her hair that day. You don't do that to no kid. Period. You wouldn't want it done to you. And bitch, I used to comb your goddamn hair, you nasty motherfucker. You used to make me goddamn comb your hair, bitch. Anyway. Yeah, I just got out the shower.
Oh, you just got out the shower?
Yeah.
go to the store, I'll be back.
All right. Hey, leave me a cigarette, would you? Or you got some more? Oh. I just smoked my last one.
We can get about low.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's some of these, right?
Huh?
The greens or these?
Greens.
Yeah.
Yeah. They taste good, but I gotta have that, And then, okay, that's with the marriages. And these motherfuckers, I don't even know who I ain't never seen these men in my life. I think a couple of them now I have. They have come back around trying to perpetrate the fraud some more. But, I mean, every time I get my paperwork, right, because I got all the paperwork from the court in Oklahoma, and it come up stolen again. So, you know, I mean, it's just weird. Motherfuckers would give the damn property maintenance man would give motherfuckers my key or get another key made, and I know my boss did this shit. My keys was in my jacket pocket, and I was stocking the cooler, so I was in the cooler. I didn't know, my jacket was outside outside of the cooler in the break room or the little office they had. So I know that motherfucker took my keys and went and got another key made to place a fucking hidden camera in my shit. And I don't know why you did that shit, but you a nasty, ugly motherfucker. And don't nobody want your ass. Okay? You was doing dumb ass shit. Talking about, oh, I got a hole in my pants. Oh. Motherfucker, you knew there was a hole in your pants when you put the motherfuckers on. And don't nobody want to look at your motherfucking wing wang. I don't. And I didn't. I just ignored your motherfucking ass. You know who you are. While you was taking my goddamn money out of my check to pay for your pain management motherfucking bill. Yeah, you did it. And then you never reimbursed me for my gas mileage to go all the way from Idabel to Hugo to work for you, to work and replace whoever didn't show up there. Y'all were just really rude. And I know what it is about and what it stems from. Because y'all all think y'all so much better than someone because of the color of your skin. Well, I'm here to tell you, no, you're not. And y'all need to stop that bullshit too. Because God created all the colors of skin. Why you sitting up there thinking yours is better than someone else's? Because there's no one better than another. There's not one race better than another race. And y'all need to stop. And that goes for the police departments, the courthouses, the judges, the lawyers. Y'all better get over this goddamn racism bullshit and your prejudiceness of someone. It don't matter whether they black, white, green, yellow, brown, purple. It don't matter. Not to God. Because he's watching everything you doing. And he knows the intentions of your heart. So, yeah. My situation, oh yeah, there's some racism shit in there. Oh, yeah. Ain't no doubt about it. Mm-mm. No doubt about it. Only because y'all was trying to do that shit when I was younger. Okay? I didn't want to play with the white dolls because I seen on the TV they had my color dolls on there too. So why can't I have my color dolls? Why I gotta play with that your color dolls? Come on now. Be fair in all your dealings. And when I turned 13, I was able, my daddy told me I could wear makeup, I could have lip gloss. But this, I just can't even describe. Y'all were just, y'all were some really ugly-hearted women, man. And that's a lot. That's why I have a lot of like distaste for, women that are just always comparing this and comparing that. And you know what? You need to stop doing that because God made you, and He made that person them, and what you competing for? For what? You got the same thing I got. It just looks different and smells different. Okay? Stop making it out to be something it ain't. Because I was never in competition with none of y'all hoes. Not a one of y'all. Not especially not over no man. I don't want your man. Your man looking at me. I'm not looking at him. Stop doing that. Stop always competing for a man. Because the man you should be competing about is looking down on you from above. And you ain't even acknowledging him at all. Because you too worried about these worldly men. Don't be so worried about a worldly man. Because that man needs to get right with God himself. No, he ain't perfect. He ain't supposed to be perfect. But he's supposed to be God-fearing and living his life for God and carrying out his purpose, and standing up and help break generational curses off of these generations. And then you wonder why these kids is acting like they acting and doing the things that they're doing. Well, look at what they've had to see with coming up. Look at what y'all showed us. And that's why I called out to my ancestors and I said, what did y'all do? Because I said there's got to be something y'all done for these people to be acting the way they acted and carrying on like such. And God started giving me all kind of downloads, and I started hearing all kind of voice, talking and okay. I'm like, okay. Okay, now, my thing is, okay, what do we need not to bring on anymore, okay? What do we need to just shut down and cast it out, period? So that way I don't bring it to my child, and my child don't bring it to her children, and it stop. Don't let it go on no more, because that wasn't serving no good purpose. That's what it means to break a generational curse. And sometimes it's hard. This journey is not for the weak. I'll tell you that. You have got to be a strong soul and have a strong spirit in order to be like, just because y'all did that don't mean I got to do that. Now, I'm very, like, I'm adamant on that. No, I don't want to carry on the nasty things y'all did to me or in front of me. No, thank you. This one here, these damn cigarettes, is another generational curse in my family, my bloodline. But I had a grandmother who chewed tobacco and dipped snuff. Full-blooded Indian woman. And my grandfather smoked a pipe. Prince Albert tobacco. It smelled so good to me. And my dad and my stepmom, they smoked cigarettes. So they throw one down in the yard, and it was still lit and smoking. And I picked it up, and I smoked it. I said, ooh, okay. It gave me a little rush to my head. And ever since, I've been hooked on them at 11 years old. On cigarettes and weed. And that's a generational curse I'm going to have to break. Because I can't keep carrying it on. My body won't let me. My heart won't let me. And my mind won't let me. Because it needs to go. It really does. Patches help me, stop smoking. Patches in my Wellbutrin I take for my PTSD. That goes good together, when you're trying to stop smoking. But, check with your personal physician and see what works for you if you're having a struggle with cigarettes. But I know what works for me. I just haven't, buckled down and done it yet. But, it's crazy how my life has been. I would not wish it on no one. I really would not. But I know that it had to happen in order for God's prophecy to be carried out. And it will. It will be carried out. Ain't nothing gonna stop. Y'all demons is not gonna stop God from having a world that he always intended to have. And see, that's one thing y'all are fighting against. I wouldn't advise y'all to keep fighting against that, because you're going to end up losing the battle. Because when God says he wants change for the positive, and y'all don't want to participate, and y'all don't want to carry it out, okay. That's your choice. But just know that you have consequences from that choice that you made not to do so, not to obey the Lord. And take into account that, yes, some things nowadays still apply from the Old Testament. The Old Testament let us know our history, okay? And the New Testament lets us know about when Jesus was here on earth and the things and miracles he performed. So don't get it twisted. The whole Bible applies today just as if it was back there before Christ. So, y'all can sit up there and talk gossip about me behind my back all y'all want to. But he says, study to show thyself approved. And because y'all wanted me isolated and away from everybody, and I was supposed to be hidden away so nobody could ever see me or ever encounter me or ever talk to me or ever just interact with me, period. I had to study. I did a lot of studying and reading and praying. And yeah, that was a good thing, you know. So y'all really wasn't hurting me by leaving me out of anything because I didn't want to be around y'all stupid motherfuckers anyway. Okay? I don't like alcohol, even though, yeah, my first drink was introduced by my father. I was drinking Coors beer and Night Train. Yeah. Y'all was poisoning me then. Your ass took all of us swimming at the Y, and you gonna throw me in the goddamn water and hope that you really wanted me to drown. That's what you wanted. You wasn't trying to teach me to swim. You threw me off of your goddamn back on purpose. And the lifeguard had to come get me. And then you hurried up and gathered us up and left. Gathered us back in the car and left. Because you couldn't accomplish it that way. Ooh-wee. Then you would always give me the damn, y'all always hit me in my goddamn head to punish me, and my head was always hurting, and you always give me them damn Bear Baby aspirin to chew on, them chewables, where they was nasty as I don't know what. So, y'all ain't wiped nobody's fucking memory away. Okay? Y'all ain't wiped my memory away. I know that's what you wanted when you was doing your witchcraft shit on me. But God said, no. You gonna have your testimony. And I am. I'm gonna testify about what I've been through because it might help someone else. That's what God gave me the testimony for, was to help someone else that may and could be going through it right now. Wait a minute, I gotta take this shit off because it's hot in the sun. I am burning up right now. But yeah. Y'all really thought y'all was doing something and ended up messing yourselves around. Y'all need to save y'all souls, I'm telling you. Because y'all done some things that ain't right in God's eyes, I'm telling you. Y'all thought y'all was really getting away doing something. And nope. Nope. Y'all should have left people alone when they wasn't bothering you. I stayed to myself. I didn't do nothing. I was always a good trying to make your ass happy. But like I said, ain't no more of that. Because y'all motherfuckers don't get happy unless y'all got money. Okay? And that's a damn shame. Because yeah, we need money to survive and everything. But that don't mean you worship that shit and motherfucking try to cast people away because they ain't got it and you do. That ain't right at all. And then have the nerve to look down on somebody because they ain't got the money you got. So, whatever. Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want to do. Y'all can be dirty and ugly in y'all hearts all y'all want to. I don't give a fuck. That's what your choice is to do. But you ain't got nothing to do with the choices I make for my life. Because I don't want y'all in my life. God said y'all ain't gonna be in my life because of the way y'all treated me in the first damn place. So get the fuck on. That goes for men, women, and I miss my grandkids. I miss, having a bond with them. But y'all gonna pay for that shit too. Because all y'all did was want to use kids for money and food stamps. Whatever you could get out of them, that's what you using them for. And, that's your choice. You do that. And stop bringing y'all dirty asses around me, driving around in y'all cars, watching me, sitting in y'all cars watching me like a fucking hawk. Y'all rather do that dumb ass shit than come and tell a motherfucker the truth about their life and what you know to be true. But y'all steady want to keep secrets and shit. Well, you keep your dirty secrets. You go right ahead and keep them. Because God gonna let me know everything I need to know without you telling me shit. And as far as y'all authorities, y'all need to do the right thing and get these goddamn criminal motherfuckers who fucking hurt kids like I was hurt. And I don't know why y'all down with that shit anyway. When y'all had took an oath to serve and protect the kids. I don't understand that shit at all. Money means that much to y'all to where y'all will do any fucking thing, even harm children, just to get it. If that don't cause for a motherfucking mental evaluation, I don't know what does. But y'all need some motherfucking help. Because God didn't bless you with children to do for them to be done that way, to abuse and neglect them. That's not what he blessed you with a child for. And y'all women need to stop getting pregnant. If y'all don't want to get pregnant, then make the motherfucker wear a condom and take your birth control pills. Do what you gotta do to keep yourself safe. Quit aborting children. Quit killing kids because, you don't want to face responsibility. Well, stop laying down having them if you don't want to face responsibility. Give them up for adoption if you must. But don't dare abort them or sacrifice them just because you don't want to face responsibility. That's sick. Some of y'all hearts was being tested and y'all didn't even realize it. That's what life is about. You're going to go through test after test and tribulation after tribulation according to your intentions. And if you don't want to do the right thing, that's fine. That is okay. But just know that because you don't want to do the right thing, that God is going to give you your punishment or your judgment, I say. Judgment comes from him, not me. And if you want to save your soul, go to God. I can't save you. Only God can save you. Because you done all you gonna do to me. You have done enough to me. I don't even need to be around you. And don't come to me apologizing. Because I don't want to hear it. You know why? Because you can't come to me and tell me that you're sorry when you meant purposely to do the shit that you did to me. Ain't no apology. No. Teach the children right, okay? You apologize when it's something that you didn't mean to do. Don't apologize for shit that you meant to do, okay? Don't. Because it don't make no sense. If you meant to do the shit, what you apologizing for? Okay. What else I want to say while I'm on here? Oh, those church Christians that are gossiping and trying to say, oh, she ain't with God. She's not. You don't know that. Stop judging me. Because y'all don't know my spiritual ranking with God. Remember, y'all had me isolated away from everybody. So how the fuck would you know what she was doing? You wasn't around. Was you there when the angels came to me? Huh? Did you see them? All right then. Don't play with me. I don't care what y'all think about me. I'm not here to be liked by y'all. I am here to carry out God's work. And that's what I'm doing. And I don't care who don't like it or whatever. I don't care. I'm not here for that. You know, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all always judging a book by its cover. And y'all don't want to really get down to the heart of the matter and the matter of the heart. Okay? That's where it comes from. You need to delve into your heart if you got one, because I know you do. He gave us all a heart and he gave us all a brain. How we choose to use it, that's up to us. Okay? But if you want to help heal your heart, I can help you. But if you don't want no healing, then quit talking shit on those that do. And let them come and get the healing that they need from someone that God has appointed to help them. How dare you try to keep them away from someone that God has sent to this earth to help heal others from trauma. There's medicine. Yes, everybody don't need a fucking pill to take. Okay? But all of us need the Lord, our God in heaven. Confirmation.